Hello everyone, welcome to CodeBattleZone. In the last video regarding websites on GoHighLevel, I showed you how you can create a website using their predefined templates and describe all the modules and how you can add elements, manage elements, and the basic structure of the website. And today, as I promised, I will show you how you can develop a custom website without using any predefined templates. Like if you have some design using Figma, Canva or PSD or anything, then how you can make your website based on the design. In that case you need to start from blank, or either you can select your template as per your requirement, but let's start from blank so that the website will be cleared for you. First you need to set a name for the website as for your branding. We'll create the name. Let's name it Code Battle Zone and create. Website is created. Here is the title of the website, but as there is no pages, so it's blank. Let's create a new page. For that, here is a button to add new page. You need to give a name for the page. The first page, obviously it will be the home page. Let's make it home. Path will get automatically, it's the slug. Import from, we can import from any platform, so in that case we need to use the click fun and see what else for now. This is on the beta, actually it's updating by GoHighLevel. Let's create new page for now. So page is created, but it's blank now. There are two options you can see. Either you can use existing or start from blank. Let's see what is there in the existing option. There are three options: funnel website, webinar website is selected by default as we are in the websites. So see, the website list is there. CodeBattleZone and Web Designer. Web Designer was created from a predefined template and CodeBattleZone is just created. So we'll select CodeBattleZone as we're not going to use any predefined template. Web page that we need to import, but there is no web page, so actually we don't use this one for the new page because there is no page to use. So start create from blank. I just showed you how to use the existing one, nothing else. Let's see the options that I already described from the first video regarding websites. On the left menu you have several options and GoHighLevel present this sidebar for us to create the websites. First you can see add a sections. As I mentioned, here is the steps. Three things we need to remember always to create a section in the website. Obviously you need to select a section. Here we cannot use any element. Here we need to add row first with selecting column. How many elements are based on the design, you need to select column. First we are creating header. So here we use the single column row. Here is the column, here is the row, here is the sections. So these are the main three things. Name, then we need to choose the element. You can search as well, menu. GoHighLevel has the menu element to manage the menus. Here you can manage the menu, even you can drag and drop. See, for the about there is a caret icon. If I make it main menu, just need to drag and see it goes to the outer. I mean, it's now team will react as a main menu. Let's move on the right. Okay, fine. Now it's becomes a submenu. Now what we can do, we can change the logo, we can manage the business name, but most of the cases we don't use any business name beside the logo. Just remove it on selecting the text. Now we can manage the pages. If you need to create a new page, just create add new button, then you will have two options: new menu, mega menu. Mega menu is actually recently introduced in GoHighLevel. Now you can name, you can give a title for the new page. Let's name it services for URL. Has actually, when we are creating a menu for a page, here we can select where the menu will go. Then we need to select this option, go to page, then we will have the options to select the page. But currently we don't have any other pages, just home page. So for now, to make it has selecting website URL, so keep it has for now. Save, done. Move the services just below the about and save. Saved. But as we are making header, now what we do, it is very important. You can see save icon is only for the section, not in the row and column or element. So only we can save the section. Save and name it global header and select the type of the sections. How you can save, select global because header must be global and save. See the change of the color, it was green but now it looks purple. Now let's create another section, full width, create row, and how you can, let's create a banner. Here is the section, we can, what was there, this is the BD media, BG, actually BG means the background image. You can set a video or you can set the image. Let's make an image, choose this one. Here is the image. Now let's make a heading, code battle on. Here let's make a title, then choose a paragraph just below the heading. Here we battle with the codes. Now see, this is the tag. You can select how you want to tag the element. Actually we have selected heading, and the first heading or the minimum one heading will be there with h1, not minimum, actually maximum and minimum both. Each one must be there on the website and not more than one. So each one is fine. And what we can do, we can change the color. Here you can change the color of the heading. Also you can select the font. Poppins become Poppins. Here is also the option to change the font. I already described the typography. Here is the typography. This is the default font. Poppins. And for the content you can select any open sense. So what will happen when you use a typography, it will act as global. I mean, whenever you will select heading, it will come with the Poppins font actually. Let's save. I'll show you how it will work. Let's make padding for these sections so that it will look fine. On the style section you will see the padding 100, so it will look fine. Another thing, actually the image already have a overlay, as you can see, but here you can manage the overlay. I mean, select a background image opacity, means it will create a overlay on your image, like half fade. See the changes, heavy or light fade. Let's make it light fade is fine for this. Change, see the font, we just selected it open sans, so it comes open sans as default. Now if we create another heading here, heading, subheading, whatever. For subheading, for h2 and h3 we'll use subheading. It's best. See, default font is getting, that is Poppins, as we have selected Poppins as the default font for headings. We don't. This is the first section. It is the, you can name the sections. Banner section. It is good to practice because it will help when you use the layer. Like this is the layer for the page. See, global header, home, banner section, as for the name. Because when someone, even you use the layer, you can easily understand how many sections, module, and what are the sections we have used in the page. So if you name the section properly, it will help to understand all the page and what are the content section we have used. You can name actually everything as section, row, column, everything can be named. Just name like the way what is in your section, what is in your content, what is in your row, column, and a module in short, so that it described. Let's create another full section, make it blank, just another full section for footer, just so you creating a footer that should also be global. Here we cannot use multiple section and group them and create a footer. We cannot do that here. We need to use single section for footer, and here we can use row with columns. I'm selecting columns here. If you want to like here you want some bullet list, you can do for our links. Home, just duplicate. Here you will get the option duplicate. About us, contact us. Also obviously you need a heading. Let's create a heading, subheading. Subheading is perfect. So here we our links. See, when you use the subheading, it will getting the h2 tag by default. So the best way to use the proper element for proper sections. We can use the paragraph section here. You can make it bold and font size is different. This way you can do, but the better way, whenever we are using some section, we want some heading section, use the subheading, and the top section, for the top section of the main section of the page, we will use the heading. Heading is for the first section of the page, and subheading for the other section for headings, and paragraph for the content section. When you have some normal content need to display, then you will the paragraph element. Let's make it left align. Here is the option. Here you can change the font size. You can make it 20. You can make the font weight bold. 23 was fine because it will look like content size. Let's style. In the style, in the style you will have the option to manage the alignment. See the changes. Okay, use a background color for the footer, so it will make it different. You can set up an image, video, or color for any section. So color, if you want to add your custom color, here you can do custom color. By default it's getting 67. F5. Color, see the changes. We just added a new custom color. Even if you want to edit, you can just edit and update. Actually it is already existing, that's why it's not updating if you actually have not edited anything. Let's, here you can use the social icon. See the social share for blog, social icon for the web pages. Here are the icons, appears by default. Here you can manage them. Delete TikTok, delete Twitter. Okay, see, they looks fine. You can drag and manage the width of the column as well. Just over here the circle icon, you can see the middle of the column. Here you can just drag and manage the width of the column. So the builder is fine, very strong builder. Using in the GoHighLevel, you can do many things and create a website easily. Here we will save the footer, global footer, make it global. See, here is the global footer. Save. Now we can create another section here, like welcome section. We'll use the subheading. Where is the subheading? Subheading. CodeBattleZone. Next, create a paragraph section. You can manage the padding margin. Let's do padding 20 pixel. Here you can manage the padding for the content. It's best to use some padding for here as well. You can make that left align. Same for the heading. See, okay, another thing you can do, go to the general tab. You can change the font size, also the line height. 0.7 is fine, 1.6 looks better. Okay, on the right section you can use the image. So here's the image, and you can change from this. Let's select an image that I have on the gallery. The image by default is coming center aligned. Here is the alignment, and the style. You can manage the alignment as well as the other stuff. Border radius, like if you want some border radius, border corner, image border, radius corner, white border, 2 pixel dark, none. This is a circle. Circle looks fine, I think. Another thing, you can manage the animation. You can write element this way. The image will be appeared on the screen with the animation. Make the section bold. Here you can manage the heading. Okay, so I'm just want to show you how you can use the element on your website and build a beautiful website with all the functionality and proper way. I'm not following any design, so maybe the design looks bad for now, but you can see all the functionalities, all the features that I'm trying to show you. Another thing, important thing is, let's preview. We have already created a page, so preview the page how it looks actually outside the builder. See how the image appeared here, this way from the right side with the animation. Okay, so this way you can create your own page. Now I will show you the pop-up. This is the pop-up settings. Here we will use the form module. Let's create column. Obviously column needs to be created, because under column you can only use the modules, I mean the elements. Fine, form. Here is the form. Okay, select. Already we have two forms. You can select the contact form for now. I already created the videos regarding form builders, where you can find how you can manage the forms, customize the forms, so that you can build your own form. I will just share the link on the description. Let's customize the pop-up. Click on the pop-up settings. Here you can customize the pop-up functionality. I mean, when the pop-up will be appeared, means this option, show pop-up on which action. By default exit selected. Exit means exit intent pop-up. How exit intent pop-up works: when user wants to exit the page, means close the page or going to another tab, the pop-up will be appeared on the page. Let's show you exit intent pop-up. I have selected. Other things are fine. Here are the style for the form. Let's save. I already described the exit pop-up on my first video regarding website. Here I will show you the custom website. Here is the home page. Now I am on the home page, so no pop-up is there. But if I am going to exit the page or cross the, see, when I am going to cross the browser or the tab, the pop-up is appeared. Now you can close. It will not come twice. See, now if I am going to close, it will not coming. So this is the feature. Also you notice one thing, like reload the page. I'm just showing you one thing. See, pop-up come, but it is not disappeared when I'm clicking on the outside of the form, I mean the pop-up. We had to close the pop-up by clicking on the button, cross button, and we can manage these things in the pop-up settings. Here the pop-up settings, go to the general, close pop-up on clicking outside. You need to enable this option and save. Now reload the page. Try to go outside. Here is the pop-up. Just click on the outside. See, pop-up disappeared. This way pop-up setting works. You can manage the pop-up. Let's cross this one. So the home page is now ready. Let's create another page. There are several modules. Just I'm going to show you. I use some few modules for the first page, home page, but there are several modules, elements. You can play with them to create a website. It's very easy to use, like a normal builder, but here is the builder is very strong builder. You can manage everything by drag and drop as well. Let's create a about us page. One thing you must remember when you are creating a page, I mean inner page, home page is the home page. That's fine. This will come like the domain will be linked to this website, like abc.com. abc.com will be triggered for the home page. That can be also be managed from the settings. That is different thing. But when you are creating an inner page like about service anything, it's better to use some existing one, like maybe home page or something, or you can also go to for blank. For now I will start from blank. The existing is better to use because we will get some elements that I have already created for a page. That's why you can clone some previous build page, and based on our requirement we just remove some section and easily reuse the existing one. So here's the about us page with blank. What we need to do first, click on the add element as usual, then click on the save section, go to the global. Here you can see the global section that we have created for header and footer. Drag. Okay, we have just dragged the footer first. Let's header. Here's the header. Now create a new section. This is the body, this is header and footer. Actually GoHighLevel doesn't render the header footer automatically for the inner pages. For any pages actually we need to use them from the save sections. Either if you clone any pages in existing pages, then the header and footer will automatically on your new page with all other sections. So this way you can use the global section. Now create your inner page. Let's remove this one. We can create a banner. For banner we obviously select the image as a background of the section. Here we can, as a first section we will use the heading. See, here is the font family, that is Montserrat. Here it is not coming with the pop-ins because every page's typography is different. Here you need to select the typography again. This is something we need to do or remember, that how we can set up these things globally for page wise. Maybe GoHighLevel extend their feature and keep them separate in future, but let's make it white for now and give a fade in overlay. Okay, overlay is getting blank. You can choose the background color black so that it will create the overlay based on black. By default it was using the white color. Make it little fade, half overlay. Create a spacing 100 by 100. Okay, so by default using the parallax effect, as you know, as scroll, you can stop it, you can change it by image options. When you click on the section you will get the option image options on the right side. There's many options. If you want to static image, static background, just full center. Perfect. So it's saved. You can manage the SEO title here. about us, then CodeBattleZone. Obviously there is a save button. If you can see, let's zoom out. See the update SEO, must click on this button, otherwise the SEO details will not be updated. Then save the page, zoom out the screen. Let's review. See the title of the page, about us, CodeBattleZone. This way you can manage the SEO as well. Here is the inner page width. Here is the menu. So this way you can create your custom website in GoHighLevel. So easy, it's very normal, anyone can build their website. So that's all. Next I will come with the more features, more options, and another module regarding websites, or some custom options like using custom CSS, how you can use the global custom CSS, how you can set up home page or select home page. Everything I will show you on the next video. I will disclose many tricks and very useful features regarding websites. So bye bye, thank you for watching the video, and obviously hit a like button if you found the video is helpful. Subscribe the channel for more videos, and it will really support me. Okay, see you on the next battle.